Weightlifting, everyone can train with everyone and you can feel like you're actually a part of the sport, which I think is really important. And that's where the change comes in, because it's not too late for anyone, it's not too difficult for anyone, and the sport's never too high level for anyone. It's almost like a little safe sandbox you to play around in and find out about yourself. Ronin, first and foremost, is a coaching collective, and we look to provide physical training or sports performance training for weightlifting or strength sport at an affordable price, and also making it so that location isn't a barrier. My earliest memories of being in weightlifting was actually being at school and being told in order to play on the school rugby team, I needed to get bigger. I remember finding T-Nation and bodybuilding.com, and that was kind of my earliest entry. Because I could just see consistent results coming in. That's what drew me to training all the time. My training started getting more specific, and I started to worry more about the absolute numbers that I was lifting. I started to take the lifts themselves and the technique I was using more seriously. Because it's made me more confident as a person, and I think it's given me more tools to be able to help other people. It just transitioned from prioritising rugby and trying to get there all the time to prioritising coaching and my own training over everything else.
They can never keep me down, I'm going, and if I ever fail, just know I'll go again. I never quit, cause I know that every loss may lead to another win. I'm going up.
I started off coaching people, I say coaching, helping friends out at school. So my friends would ask me, oh, how do I squat better? Or how do I bench better? Or how do I power things? I can't understand it. Whenever I've looked at what it is that I want to do, I look at what I naturally gravitate towards, and it's always been coaching and trying to help other people. When I see them transform through training, it feels like a bigger achievement than if I did something myself. I think that's what kind of drew me towards coaching. If I know something, then it's good to be able to help people out. And I just naturally started to study, how do I help more people? When I went from working up in Bedfordshire and moved down to London for the first time, I had quite a few people who I coached there said, oh, we still want to work with you, but how do we do it? Having people who are like, no, we really want to do weightlifting and we want to do it with you. That was probably the first major point of transitioning from being a PT who does a bit of weightlifting coaching to being someone who does online coaching for weightlifting.
I joined Ronin 3 years ago, and I joined Ronin as a complete beginner, so I'd never snatched or clean and jerked before ever. Ronin for me has really been my whole journey through weightlifting, right from never touching a barbell to hosting my own weightlifting event last month. One of the really special things about Ronin and about Khrys is that it gives the opportunity for people to weightlift that aren't potentially natural weightlifters. He will figure out a way for you to do it with your body. He just meets you where you're at, and he makes you be the best version of yourself.
I think it's respecting that different people need different environments, and if you can give them the environment they need, it can literally be transformative. It puts tools in your hand to be able to change the way that you move, you feel, or that you perform. And if you fail, it doesn't necessarily matter that much because you're in a safe environment to be able to really try things.
If it wasn't for Khrys, I would have 100% have quit weightlifting years ago. Not only has he helped me just as a coach, but he's helped me with my career. And Ronin has brought me some of my closest friends. So in that sense, it's completely changed my life.
I've always been interested in sport. It's been part of my identity my entire life. Mainly football, 2 leg breaks, 3 ACL ruptures. Made me think this isn't it at the moment and the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Fast forward from my last injury 8 years to now, I'm a personal trainer and now weightlift. Eventually I found Khrys, or what started as an Instagram follow, soon became him being my coach, and now I'd probably go as far to say he's a very close friend of mine. You might not say the same thing, but
a lot of the time the reason people join is because they don't have a community around them, and that was the reason the club started. They can sometimes immediately just have friends in a group to train with.
What I feel can be a very lonely and solo sport is what he's just made very team orientated. He wanted to show me what weightlifting can be without anything in return. When someone does that, you build this level of trust.
I'm very happy that even when some people aren't necessarily choosing the sport, they're choosing the community around it. I think that's really important because it means they've found something bigger than the sport itself.
Training has taught me to be tenacious, consistent, persistent, show up when you don't feel like it. It shows me what I'm willing to struggle for. And what Khrys has helped me understand is more about not just the human body, but my body and how to help myself heal from when I've been hurt. Ronin has become more than weightlifting for me.
And being able to develop myself as a coach and develop the brand and help other coaches develop so they can help more people is really important, because the more skilled you get as a coach, the more experience you get, the more people you should be able to help, and also the further along their journey you should be able to help them.
Training changes lives because I think it keeps you young. Within Ronin, I've never met such a group of people that have such a big zest for life. Training really does that for people. It keeps them almost childlike, but in the best way. We honestly just have a laugh just every single day. It's never about who can lift the most or who can lift the prettiest. It's just like, we're just all trying to get that bar over our head.
Training changes lives. It's not about giving 100% every day, it's about giving as much as you've got. Even small moments of adversity within training will help me deal with personal development and my business development as well. Helping people overcome somewhat an adversity. No one's going to do the work for you. If you don't accept responsibility, you'll never get back to where you want to be.
Training changes lives, and I think what it means for me is it's not just about changing your performance. I think it's also about changing the way you carry yourself and feel about yourself. Whether you look at it as your training in the gym supports you playing football better or being able to recover from injuries better, or just making you more confident when you go into the rest of your life. Training is supposed to change your life by supporting you to do everything else in your life better and feel better about it.